Hello, this is Logan with the Wisconsin Gravel Cyclist. Today we have for you the Thunderdown stage race video. This is part 1, day 1, 4 corners, 47. So essentially, the first day, 47 miles in Gleason, Wisconsin, and it was typical red granite roads mixed in with some of the limestone-based roads with some of the other smaller rocks. As you can see, there's a start there. Real quick start. Ended up being pretty fast. We had some rollers then, and that's where this gentleman that's ahead of me right now, his name was Phil. He took off on me on some of the hills, and then I had to claw back on the flats. So that's what I'm doing here in this section of the races. I'm just trying to catch back on with Phil, and work with him and try to get to the end here a little bit faster.
Suit me pretty good. The flat suits me pretty good.
Yeah, wow, it's like a ghost. Yeah, just gotta catch me here.
Yeah.
I almost missed that guy. I went for my bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a bottle. All right. Yeah, me too. I look at it right about 5 miles until I get to Megan.
Alright, so then as we kept going here, this is some of the more loose material that we were riding through. It was just like a limestone base, maybe some of the crushed granite type of rock there as well. Phil and I were riding side by side at this point. We were working together pretty well, setting a pretty good pace. At that point, we started to go up some hills, and that's when Phil came into his own. I know Phil pretty well. He's a world-class masters cross-country skier. He was also one of my cross-country ski coaches in high school. So I know Phil has
all good.
quite the potential to ride pretty fast. So he was a good guy to ride with and set a pace. So then at this point in the race, we actually had another guy latch onto us that I had passed earlier in the day, and he worked with us for a little bit, but this hill here, this is the last I see of Phil and this other gentleman. It's close to 90 degrees on this day. It was high 80s, and I was pretty much out of water already at this point. Luckily, my lovely wife was just up the road here with some water Gatorade and whatever else I needed. So I stayed with these guys just for a little bit longer here, and then I dropped off so that way I could get some more nutrition and some more water and keep my day going. And then here we come into one of the last parts of the race. This is actually the last corner of the race here. We turn left and then we go up a slight hill for just a little ways, and then that takes us right to the finish line. So it's just a slight uphill climb here, nothing too bad. At this point though, I was pretty cooked after starting the way that we did with all those really fast riders. But all in all, I would say I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And came in and actually hit my goal. I finished in just under 3 hours for 47 miles, so just over a 16 mile an hour average. And overall, great race.